Hello world, I'm coming at you with a very enthusiastic me, very exciting me, very excited me. Yo, you see how beautiful this day is? I tell you man, it's a beautiful day. A little bit chilly, but it's alright. It's alright. Now I am here. I'm on here just to give a quick testimony. I love making testimonies. I love sharing them. So, place is lively. Look at that. Alright, so here's a quick story. I've been having some issues with my banking, both online and both inside of the actual bank, the physical bank. Been having a problem for a while now. Anyways, it's kind of resolved, I would say, most of it. It's been going on for roughly a month, and I'd say it's kind of good again. Anyways, my last attempt to fix one final problem that I was experiencing was this morning. That was the last time I went. Now, when I got up this morning, as my regular routine, as my normal ritual, I pray, I read a little bit of scripture, and but I'm telling you, this morning's worship was very intense. I was so convicted. Most times when I'm worshiping in the mornings, I have this strong conviction. But this morning, I'm telling you, it was deep. It was serious. And I'm telling you, in my prayer, I always pray for guidance, protection, the normal things that we should ask God for every single day. I'm thanking Him and this and that, this and that. Oh, this wind is crazy. So, I was all prayed up, came out to the bank, and then the problems had started. So I was experiencing a lot of setbacks and challenges, and what could have taken me 10-15 minutes in the bank, I would say over the period it took me an hour, because I had to go back to the counter several times, and there was something with my e-banking, and it was just not happening. So anyways, after all this run around, I ended up leaving. Oh, my lips are stripping so bad, so terribly. It's probably gonna be bleeding anytime soon. So anyways, after I've been running around in the bank like a mad woman trying to solve the problem they were helping me to solve, but it just wasn't working. I finally left, and I said, okay, I will follow the instructions and whatnot. It reached a point where I needed to use my bank card. I left the bank and I needed to use my bank card because I was on the phone with a customer service representative. Now, when I did this, and look, when I reached a bank card, because I had used it in the bank, then it just dawned on me like, oops, I remember where last I used it, so I have a good idea where it might be or where it was lost. So I ran back quickly to the bank, and gosh, this voice though, will it ever get better? So I ran back to the bank quickly, but on my way to the bank, I was like about to because I was really getting annoyed, to be honest, because I was in the bank for so long, and it's as if the problem wasn't being resolved, and I was starting to get annoyed. But I kept my cool for the most part. So when I was on my way to the bank, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening now. That something else, like, is this the starting of a series of bad events for the rest of the afternoon, I thought. And then I said to myself, you know what? It just dawned on me, and I said, you know what? I'm not even going to get upset, because what if, even though I left my bank card in the bank, someone found it. It was someone decent enough that found it and would have handed it over to the people, to the workers in the bank. And on my way, I felt calm because I thought about that. So it kind of calmed me for a little bit because I was about to get annoyed, as I said, even more annoyed. And I walked and I hurried to the bank and I finally got there. I went up to the same guy. I went back to him and I asked him if he had seen my bank card. And he was saying, no, but somebody overheard, one of his colleagues overheard when I was asking and said, oh, somebody just left a bank card here that was found. So I thought to myself, okay, so you see, what is the moral of this? When you get up and you pray in the mornings or whenever you pray, here's what this is teaching me again, yet another time. It's teaching me, gosh, me can't hold up my hand since I got vaccinated, this left hand, when I have to hold the phone to make a vlog like this. It's crazy, it's so painful. So it's just dropping it. I can hardly hold it up. So what this tells me again, or teaches me, is that, you know what? If you ask God for protection and guidance, when things like these happen, don't panic so quickly, because that's exactly what I was about to do. And then I quickly realized that, but wait a minute, girl, you prayed. What if, so I stopped and I thought a little bit about it. Like, what if someone found it? These are the positive possibilities. What if someone found it and handed it in to the representatives at the bank, or one of the representatives? So that alone just kind of allayed my fears and my anxiety for a little bit. And then, I mean, it just brought me a little bit of peace, because I could have been panicky and, going all crazy that, oh my God, I lost my card and this and that. And then I just breathed a little bit and just stopped and processed things for a little bit and thought about things for a little bit and the possibilities for a little bit. And when I realized that they really handed it in, someone handed it in, I just really look up to God and say, I wasn't surprised, because this is how God works for me every single day, with these little things, with these little incidents here and there, little things that happen, and I'm paying attention, and I know when it's Him. I know when it's Him, and I know that it was Him. Because of course the devil would want someone to find my card and hand it in. They would want them to go try some kind of criminal activity with my card or something. And when I thought, I was actually proud of myself too, to say I stopped for a moment and I didn't panic, because I could have easily panicked. The fact that I lost my card, and I'm happy that I'm training myself, and everyone should. It's really important that we train ourselves not to panic when something happens, because I realize that a lot of times not so much anymore, but I used to waste my time to get anxious and get all angry or crazy over things that wouldn't have been worth it in the end. So I say, you know what, I'm not going to stress myself out. Let me think and see, what if it was this way, and then I can spare myself all of that agony and all of that stress. And I was happy to know that I'm growing and I'm learning. I'm telling you, people, when you put your trust in God, He will help you, He will help you to realize that you can just breathe a little bit instead of just panicking impulsively, just panicking. Because it's just a natural reaction that you lose your bank card and you're going to be like kind of flipping out. And I was happy that when I was about to flip out, I realized that, you know what, no, stop for a second, breathe, think. And that's why it is important that we think. It's critical that we think in every situation. And when you're all prayed up in the morning, it makes it so much easier for us to think and to have that clarity, that clarity. When you have a clear mind, which a lot of times I don't have, by the way, but it works sometimes though. When you have a clear mind, it allows you to think about solutions and possibilities rather than just panicking on instinct. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to share this beautiful experience that God will take care of you. You get up and you pray and you ask for that guidance. And He was protecting my card. Like I prayed and I asked for the protection, not only over my life, like physical life, but you know, with the things that are going on. And I mean, I was just, I couldn't even express myself. I couldn't even express myself when again, it proved to me how awesome and amazing God is. The feeling, I cannot say it in words. I can only feel it in my heart. I can only express it so much in words or even an action, but the way I feel, I'm telling you. Well, it's a journey for everyone and it's different. Everyone's at a different level with their connection with God. I mean, I have a lot of work to do, obviously, but I know I have a decent level of connection because that's between me and him. I know and he knows. The outside world, people outside looking in might not understand or it might not seem that way, but I'm telling you, my friends, I have that connection and I pay attention to him and he keeps talking to me and I listen. I don't always listen, but I try my best to listen. And it makes the world of a difference knowing that he's such an on-time God and he's so present and he's so, I don't know. Man, I don't know what to say. But this experience, and every time I have an experience like this, I just get deeper and deeper into it. And it just makes me realize that God is just so amazing. And I don't want it any other way, really. I don't want it any other way. I'm walking to the supermarket, so yeah, but I really don't want it any other way because this is just really amazing. Pray, my people. It is a personal relationship. It's a personal battle for everyone. Everybody has to experience it for themselves differently. You know what I mean? I can only say so much. I cannot just get up and say, oh, you should trust God, because that is a personal thing. Me just telling you to trust God or have faith, it doesn't work like that. And I've come to realize that. I'm at the supermarket. I'm inside of my biologic shop where I do my shopping. There are no baskets, but I'm gonna end this vlog right now. But I just wanted to share that quick testimony with someone, just to help you all realize how important it is to start having that relationship with God. You just have to try it, and you have to pray, and you have to believe. I think for me, it's just the experiences that I've had, like bad experiences that kind of led me up to this point, like all the hard times. That's kind of what kind of got me, I would say, to this level. It's hard to explain, believe me. I can't even I'm not articulate right now. I don't have no words to say for this kind of thing. But trust me, I'm telling you, the joy. The joy. My people, I will connect another time. I'm gonna get busy because I have things to be doing. Keep smiling. Keep trusting God.